So the good doctor is feeling under the weather.
I have to review the new episode. Where's my computer?
But fear now, my fellow fans, for I am here for you. And what an episode to talk about. The fourth entry of the map's friendship mission starring two of my favorite ponies. And we start off with super adorableness as Fluttershy is hosting a book club with her animal friends. Doesn't seem like more than fluff at the beginning, but this will be important later on.
Just put the hay in the apple and heat the candle.
I tried that already. It did not end well. My favorite pony gets a different sort of summons. Her mark actually acts as a guiding light. Probably because she's usually not as swift as the others on the uptake. Definitely not as swift as Twilight Sparkle, who is so thrilled about finally getting to go on a friendship mission that she's prepared to take on the world. And what a different dynamic here. Pinkie and Rainbow had a precedent thanks to Griffin the Brush-Off, and Rainbow was unenthusiastic at best. Rarity and Applejack are my favorite odd couple, with AJ very unsure of herself. Twilight and Fluttershy haven't had a lot of one-on-one interaction in the series, so there's less of a pre-established dynamic. And unlike the other pairs, this episode focuses a lot on Twilight's over-enthusiasm.
It's just a flesh wound. I feel fine. I think I'll go for a walk.
Doc, sweetie, you're staying in bed. Don't make me get the trip mines. So Fluttershy and the Princess of Spinal Trauma depart for the Smoky Mountains, home of the Hoofields and McColts and Flying Produce. Somewhat like Over a Barrel, this is the more kid-friendly version of a historical conflict. For those not in the know, the Hatfields and the McCoys were one of the bloodiest feuds in American history. It lasted over 28 years. This was from a time when flame wars involved actual flames. There are so many fun-looking characters here. Both the Hoofields and the McColts have some fun designs, though my hat's off to Big Daddy McColt, whose appearance made me laugh aloud. And neither family is too keen on current affairs, as neither recognizes Twilight as the newest princess, which spares us any kind of auto-deference. The conflict between the two families seems like a commentary on so many wars. Either side is retaliating for the payback of the comeuppance, the eye for an eye of the neener of the other's funny face. They've been at this so long that neither side remembers how the conflict started. I enjoyed seeing Twilight fall into her old traits of relying on book smarts. She actually is banking on her status as Princess of Friendship to carry the day, despite the reality. But what's really on display is her magical muscle, including a voice enhancement spell that means no Royal Canterlot voice required. Fluttershy, meanwhile, gets to show off those animal rescuing skills hinted at in Hurricane Fluttershy while being adorably gentle. But then we reach the truest blend of fun in history, a Trojan cake! And yes, the cake is a lie.
I am the Lizard Queen.
What kind of meds are you on, Doc?
I took the red pill.
I felt awful for Twilight as it all came crashing down. It's such a contradiction. She sets a high standard for herself as a princess, and yet the show rarely allows her to act differently than when she was a unicorn. This episode isn't won by a princess's authority, but by the combined effort of two friends. Fluttershy's animal speaking skills pay off as she reveals the true origin of the conflict thanks to her friends. And Twilight shows why she's the most magical pony. Loved her reference to the same spell from Castlemania. Continuity.
Are you using memes again? I want meme.
I was using that meme before it was cool, because I am a hipster griff. So was this the best of the friendship missions? Though fun, I wouldn't hold it as high as world building like The Lost Treasure of Griffinstone, but I did have more fun with this than Made in Manhattan. It's a lighthearted story, but manages to highlight the foolishness behind many a bloody conflict. The moral that friendship is better than winning an argument can seem simplified, but I think we can all remember a point where being right seemed more important than being respectful. So I consider this episode a win with a good message, adorable moments, funny comedy, and great characters. The question now is that since every pony has had a turn with the map, what's next? Time will tell. But what were your thoughts on this episode? Did you enjoy the character conflict, or did something fall flat like a pumpkin? Leave a comment below. I'm Silver Quill on behalf of DRWolf, and this is what it feels like to be relevant? It tingles.
I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. Thanks for watching.